Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurulain Najihah binti Muhamad Johari. My metric number is B011910230.
My name is Nur Diyana binti Hamidon and my metric number is B011910257.
My name is Siti binti Muhamad and my metric number is B011910246.
Normally, as we can see, most of the climate changing is caused by human, and usually it happen at residential area, industrial area, and so on. Recently, we students accidentally saw one inappropriate activity that happened at residential area Durian Tunggal Melaka, which they did an open burning. Also, they are simply throwing their trash irresponsibly.
As the analysis, 97% of water supply in Malaysia is drawn from surface water flow and storage depend almost entirely on the reservoir. However, the threat climate changes represented to natural ecosystem in Malaysia has implication for its water management. Next, Malaysia holds rare and rich biodiversity, but recent decades have been characterized by conflicts between human development and welfare. Studies have been suggested ways in which climate changes may drive further land and natural resource conflict as drivers such as sea levels rise cause relocation of communities. Climate change poses of a fundamental threat to the places, species and people's livelihoods works on to protect. To adequately address the crisis, we must urgently reduce carbon pollution and prepare for the consequences of global warming, which we are already experiencing. The main driver of climate changes is the greenhouse effect. Some gases in the Earth's atmosphere act a bit like a glass in a greenhouse, trapping the sun heat and stopping it from leaking back into space and causing global warming. Many of these greenhouse gases occur naturally, but human activities are increasing the concentration of some of them in the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, fluorinated gases.
Next, let's move to the proposed and engineering solution. Climate researchers use every possible direct and indirect measurements to study the full history of Earth climate, from the latest satellite observations to samples of prehistoric ice. Every hour of every day, air quality is being measured around the country by automated continuous meter, a widely used method of measuring one of the main pollutants from road traffic. Nitrogen dioxide uses a simple device called a diffusion tube. In addition, one of the data tools that is used to detect the climate change is Climate Time Machine (NASA) for any lingering doubts that the planet is indeed warming and carbon dioxide might have something to do with it. By dragging a slider across the screen, see how global temperatures, Arctic sea ice cover and CO2 concentrations have changed over the time.
Now, next move to the purpose on non-engineering solution. First, humans should know the right place to dispose their trash, as in trash bin or at registered landfill. Secondly, to avoid the landslide and flash floods, as suggested, we can do the tree planting campaign. For an example, 100 million tree planting campaign in 2021 until 2025 was launched in January, as that was the part of the Greening Malaysian program. It was an effort to conserve the country biodiversity while improving the quality of natural environment rivers. In addition, celebrating an Earth Day also can help to give an awareness of negative effects of human action on the environment and the earth.
For the summary, to avoid the worst effect of climate change, we need to dramatically reduce global carbon emission, but we must also prepare for the significant and unavoidable consequences of carbon emissions such as increasing temperatures, shifting precipitation patterns, ocean acidification, sea level rise, and the increasing intensity and frequency of extreme weather events. With that, we can help nature and people to prepare for many impacts of the change of climate. With that, thank you.